Earlier today, I was pumping gas and I saw a girl sitting under a tree in the shade. A gentleman approached her, bent down, stuck his finger in her face, and started screaming at her. "Get back in the fucking car. We're fucking leaving right now. Get back in the fucking car, bitch." And as I was contemplating whether or not I needed to stop pumping gas, he walked back to the car. A few seconds later, she stood up and followed him and got back into the car. And as I was watching, they began an altercation in the car. I stopped pumping my gas. I started walking over there, and they both got out at the same time. And he began to scream in her face again. Now, mind you, she was maybe 5 feet tall. He was at least 6 feet tall and outweighed her by 3 times. I walked in the middle of them. I looked at him and I calmly said, "I don't believe that you should speak to any human being the way that you are currently speaking to this person, especially if it's your partner, your child, or your friend." At which point he told me to back the fuck off and mind my own business. And I turned to her and I said, "Do you need to get into my car and be driven somewhere for your safety?" She looked at me and she said, "No, I need him to leave." And I said, "Great." And I turned around to him and I said, "Is this your car?" To which he said, "No." And I said, "Then you should fucking leave." And he told me, "I'm not going to leave." And I said, "No means no. If she has asked you to leave, you need to get to Hoofin. I suggest you fucking leave now." Lucky for me, he had no weapon and appeared to be marginally reasonable, so he left. There were no less than 5 men at the gas station pumping their gas, privy to the entire exchange that happened, and not fucking one of them did anything. Not one man did a fucking thing to help this woman who was in obvious distress and being verbally assaulted by what I imagine is her partner. Not one man. Let's not forget the reason why we've picked Team Bear.
Team Bear all the way. The day that I am in any sort of distress and a stranger that is a man comes to help me instead of a woman, that is the day that I will believe not all men. Because, boy, oh boy, have I experienced so many niceties from strangers that are women, but I've never been helped by a man who wasn't obligated to help me, like someone who's in customer service and is clocked into their job. So I believe this story wholeheartedly.
When the fuck are men gonna finally start realizing when women say no, it fucking means no? There was literally just these fucking 2 dudes in here. They walked in here, it's a black dude and a Hispanic. They walk in here, I'm checking them out. As soon as I check them out, there's this girl that walks in. He starts talking to her, "Hey, how you doing? Da 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 da." Then he gonna say, "Hey, can I have your number so we can get to know each other?" She says, "No, I'm good." So I walk over there with her, I start helping her, I get what she want. We come over here. Then I asked her, I said, "Do you have an account with us?" She said, "Yes, I have an account." With the account, you're supposed to give your phone number. When she says, "Oh, my phone number is," I said, "No." I turned the keyboard around and I asked her to put in her phone number. So she puts in her phone number. The dude behind her gonna say, "Oh, damn, so you really ain't trying to give me the number, huh?" So that means you about to listen for her fucking phone number. I said, "Y'all already got what y'all want. Can y'all get out of my store, please?" He said, "What, man? We customers. Da 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 da." Yes, you were just a customer. You were just a customer. You were a customer. You're not a customer anymore. Get out of my shop. Now, as she's getting ready to walk out the door, I start walking out the door behind her. I said, "Hold on." So I start walking out the door behind her. As soon as I start walking out the door behind her, as soon as she hit the fucking door, the fucking black boy is literally motherfucking walking up to her. "Oh, so you really ain't trying to give me your number?" I said, "Didn't she just tell you that she was good when she was inside the store?" I said, "Boy, keep your ass fucking moving. Keep moving. Keep fucking moving." "Oh, you just cock blocking. You just keep moving. And don't come back to my shop no more. How about that? You fucking banned from here. Don't come back to my shop." Why the fuck do men, like, men, did y'all not, I know I'm a man too, but did y'all not, like, you don't remember when your mama told you not to do some shit and you still doing it and she popped your ass? You don't remember, you don't remember that? What the fuck?
Big props to this guy. I would definitely come back to his store if he just saw a man harassing me and protected me the way that he protected this girl. But he makes a good point. Like, what gives men the audacity to think that after a woman has already said no, that he should just keep pursuing? Like, where do they learn that from? And how do we unlearn it from them? Because I'm done with this. No should mean no.
What's your small town drama right now? I'll go first. We just found out that one of our local restaurant owners has been unaliving animals and using their bodies to stuff the grinded up remains of their victims and just been sewing them up and leaving them along our only highway. That way cars could run them over and we'd just think that they were roadkill, but I guess they didn't think that at some point we would get suspicious about the influx of roadkill, and upon examining these animals a lot closer, found that they had been like sewn up. So obviously our local police department investigated this and found that, oh, these animals aren't just animal bodies, these animals have human remains in them. And yeah, it's caused quite a stir. Anyway, this is him, Thomas Sullivan. And I think he's going away for a long time. So far, it's estimated that it was 6 men and 3 women, and that's just absolutely crazy.
I think it's crazy that we still have murderers in society. I guess that'll never change. But the fact that people still do this and think that they can get away with it is just mind-boggling to me. And didn't he say that this guy was a restaurant owner? Like, part of me, when he first started telling the story, part of me thought he was going to say he was feeding his victims to other people, like making human hamburgers, you know what I mean? Like Sweeney Todd out here. But no, just another guy being a murderer.